Hi all, welcome to Balkan Shipyards. So it's another episode of Balkan Bay Sailing School. The Gironde, a huge mess up. First let's go over details of the build. So here's the Avaya 3025. Hatches are done. This is just a standard acrylic paint. Just a standard outdoor acrylic for wood. House paint sometimes it's called. And I really like using this paint on bare wood because it's very flexible. That's the good thing about acrylics. They're flexible, they can move with the wood. When I'm glassing, then I put hard paints, polyurethanes. But on bare wood, I really like using this stuff. So here, make or break, the whole top is not glassed. It's glassed, only the blue is glassed, and that's a polyurethane hard coating for steel. And then on top, where there's no glass, I use this single acrylic paint. Here's the uckers, there's the masts, everything I do this way. It's very good paint, it lasts for a long time, and it's got the flex to move with the wood, so I really like it. Here's the Vaca flying a hull. So we're working on the masts now. I'll show you masts. The design that I'm doing, the way I'm going to build masts, I want to make them out of 4 pieces. I can't make bird mouth connections and make the mast out of 8 pieces because I haven't got the gear for that. So I'm going to do this, and basically so it's 4 pieces. This I'll probably have to chisel out. I'll probably run a saw down the middle or router, and then with chisels I'll make this curve as best I can. And this is basically the way it's going to be. So, and then this mast it goes on a cone, and it gets smaller as it goes up. So that's how I'm going to try and make masts. Let's see what happens. So I've got these two, they're 7 meters long. This one and that one, the mast and the yard. Here's the masts. These pieces are 7.2 meters long. Scarfed, 80 centimeter scarves, very long scarves. So I believe it's strong. I scarfed them all in the middle because I wanted to scarf 2 of them over here and over there, but then I saw that it's just too much of a mess. So I believe that these long scarves are not going to break. If I have any doubts, then I might glass only the middle section. I'm not going to glass the masts. So now I'm just leaving them to dry so the epoxy hardens, and then we can start routering the thick pieces and then just glue it together. I'm going to use this piece of this is an I-beam, and it's roughly straight. I'll have to jack it up here and there and make it real nice. Then when I'm gluing up the masts, I glue it inside that. Here's the hammer. There's make or break, he's the best in the world as far as I'm concerned. There's the hammer, flipped it over, it's all sanded, ready to go. I'm going to start putting on glass today, and glass her. Tomorrow I'll glass it up, and that's basically what's happening over here, guys. So here's the episode, my mess up in the Gironde. Hope you like it. You can join us at patreon.com, Balkan Shipyards. Find us over there if you want to support the build and Balkan Shipyards. We're doing our best to revive the forgotten vessel, okay? The Pacific Proa. It's a big family of vessels. Pacific Proa would be one type of them. I'm building a Proa, which is a long Vaca. The Vaca and the Ama are the same length, I wanted to say, roughly. and that's on my design. That's how they work out to be. They've got the same waterline. I like that because with my Lashang, the rig that I use, even when I get backwinded, I keep on sailing forward very nicely, and then I can just jibe back into Pacific mode. So that's why I like the long armor, and I like the displacement of the armor. So I keep my armors the same length, the same waterline length as the Vaca, which is what I've done on Make or Break. And this boat can get backwinded all day long, and it keeps sailing beautifully. The fresh breeze cools my sweat as I step on deck. It's a rough black sea, leaving port, green on red, sea ahead. As a bow rams into a wave, the spray bites cold into my skin. We become one, a man and his ship. The force is strong, the bond is life, trust is to the death. Time stops, dimensions change. The sea, it rules. We're at its mercy. Just a man and his ship. Just a ship and its man. Balkan Shipyards, guys. So I went this morning out to, what do you call him? I went to Bucky Bucks. I got up, I messed around with the Vaca, I turned it on its side. We jacked it up over there on a big pipe. We found that's an old oil pipe from somewhere. They brought it over. Over there I buy this is the modifications that I've done to the town. Over there, that's the shop where I buy all my hardware. bracketandhinges.com, I think it was. It's next to the power station. The force is strong. It's powerful over there, man. They're making 100 million kilowatts in an hour of power. That's like a lot of stuff's coming out of that one. Look, it's making a cloud, which is a navigation cloud, you know, like, thank you for being there, I love you, you know, it's like a big white spot on top. I'll look for you. Oh, I've passed you, I can keep going. Oh, you know what, I've got business to do over here in town. So at the moment I'm living here. So today we flipped the Vaca onto the side, and we're going to keep we're going to do the lead pod or something on the bottom. I don't know, I have to do something over there, put on battens or something. Let's say 3 battens I would put under this lead pod, okay? I would definitely put in 3 long going battens. And that's what it looks like under. It's a wing, man. This saves you, man. When this is touching the water, start reefing. Balkan style. So, Boyk was on the beach with Sarajevo. I parked him over there. I drank a coffee here too, because here's my buds with the boats, okay? That's Chopin called that restaurant over there, Stanley. So I was hanging out in Bucky Bucks. I was drinking my coffee and stuff. And then I ran out of paper, so I went out to the paper shop and I bought a new piece. And it says, the Gironde. I could have lost my ship, my wife, myself probably not, but my wife. When I'm flying down and I hit a rock that stops me, I'm going in with it. It's moving at I don't remember how much, and my engine's puttering on the back, and I'm doing 6.5. Baby mine, a 2-ton mono, with a fin keel made of cast iron. And a big one. It was a bash, man. You stopped once. It was like hitting a wall. Cups broke in the kitchen, just from bashing cup against cup. They were put away properly. They were in their little thing with a wooden dowel on the side. They were all set up there. They smashed each other. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Let's think about it. Why did I do this? Because I don't know what I was doing. Okay, let's say that. Balkan Bay, welcome to the next episode of Balkan Bay, guys. Happy you came along. 1 Force 213, that's our new Proa, about almost 24 foot long, 735 on centimeters. And that's a big leap pod. That's a Balkan Shipyards design, because I've had great success with my second Proa with a leap pod. It saved me from a 100% capsize, and that didn't happen, and the leap pod saved me over there. Okay, and then on make or break, this leap podless, the junk rig saves me over here. So why not save the two of them together and keep them on one tree and put it all in here? You have the leap pod and the junk rig. You can go very far, because when your leap pod starts skiing on the sea, that's when the time to leave, and you leave in 10 seconds, and then you just keep on sailing happily ever after. And that's what cruising is. Now, okay, let's start with the biggest problem with people happy buying boats and not happy buying boats, and happy selling boats, not happy selling boats. There's two kinds of boaters. There's the ones that are happy when they buy it and they're happy when they sell it. Yes? And then the ones when they buy it, they're happy, and when they sell it, they're sad. That's me with Baby Mana. When I sold Baby Mana, I was sad. It broke my heart. But now let's understand. Thank God for me, my side, the force was guiding me. I went for a cruising type of a life, and I bought something of the sort of what I thought would do the job for me, and I did that after a lot of investigating and a lot of thinking, and I came to the conclusions of the boat that I want all by myself, and I bought it by myself on eBay. I was going after a catamaran. It was a Warham, and it got sold for too much for me. And then the next thing comes up, this Kestrel 22, single owner, ready to go. That's what it said. That's what it said. Tony put that in after his dad died. And Tony's got two young girls, and he's learning. And I don't know if he's learning fast enough, but you're always learning, okay? Depends where you live. Okay, this is Poole. And it's expensive to keep a boat that's not being used, my friend. So he puts it on eBay at $17.50. I broke the computer for 48 hours I never stopped zooming in on every single photo. I sent him a message, will he send more photos? And he sent more photos. He sent, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 photos. And I zoomed in on every corner and every square centimeter of those photos, looking for damage, looking for water damage. I don't know what I was looking for, just looking for what's not supposed to be there. I saw the boat was so clean. I was the only bidder, but I put my bid in 30 seconds before the bid closed. I put in $18.50. That's how I did it. Okay? And I got the best boat in the world. Thanks, Tony. Hope you get to watch this. Your dad's boat went a long way. So, like I was saying, I finished at Bucky Bucks, and I went to my boat, and I rigged, and I started up, and I went out. Now I'm in the Gironde, okay? So the Gironde, it's an inlet that comes in West France. It comes in, and there's a tidal area. So there's tides over there, strong tides. Okay, I don't remember what was the speeds. Well, I've got a feeling that there was a 6s over there even. I think it used to go up to 6 knots. Okay, with it or without it, or this way or that way. You just calculate it. It's a piece of cake. It's even fun. I love it. Whoa. So I'm going down to Gironde, doing probably 6.5. I'm really moving, and because I'm running with the flow. Okay, it's filling up now, and I didn't see that cardinal. I didn't know about it. I wasn't expecting it. The Gironde suddenly forks off. The Gironde's coming now. I'm not sure. I don't remember what cardinal it was. There was a cardinal over there. Over here I put it as a north cardinal, because the Gironde comes in and it goes southeast, and suddenly it forks open. So I went down a long way. I kept to the right. Should have gone left. I didn't know about the cardinal. I didn't have the chart for it. I didn't have this section. I didn't have a chart. I just thought go between the buoys. Now, if we're doing the Gironde properly, then there's the buoys. You're going in, okay? You're green on green, okay? So then, because before they were the Talevo buoys, the cans and nuns. But now we've done them Gironde cans and nuns. I fixed it, okay? So you're going in. So I say just keep between the buoys. I'll get in. I'll come to the VNF. From there on I'm good. Suddenly it forks open like that. At the time that it's forking open, just before, on here there's a port. There's a big port, and some huge ship was coming out. It was like massive. This thing was like 3 buildings, and it was coming out and starting to go north. And like I'm coming by next to it, they were still coming out. They were coming out, and I'm watching them. And in my mind, it's like, okay, so it's forking, but there's big stuff happening on this side. Then that's probably the direction, you know. I don't know what I was thinking. That's what just I was thinking. So then I take it that way. And I fork off, and I'm here, say, I've just passed the cardinal. I suddenly see it, and I don't know, it was a confusing situation. Now there's a lot of water in front of me. Land starts over there, there's a bunch of trees, they're way there, okay? I'm still full of water over here, tons of water. I think it was a guy goes by in a motorboat or something, in a little power dinghy or something. An inflatable with a 10-20 horse on the back, and he's puttling around over there, he's doing stuff. And I ask him, and he tells me, that way. I do the dumbest thing ever. I do this. Over here, I hooked a rock, people. The boat stopped, dead still, like I hit a wall. The boat stopped, but like it stopped now. 2-ton baby mana, Kestrel 22, heavy, cast iron keel on the bottom. Thank the force that thing was there, and thank the force that the bottom of this boat was 3 centimeters of fiberglass, maybe even more. The boat said bomb-proof in all the forums before I bought it. It was true. It was a bomb-proof boat. Way overbuilt. I hit this thing so hard and so fast that in the kitchen cups broke, man. Cups broke from hitting one against the other. A modern boat might have torn off the keel and sunk there forever. But baby Mana, she's not like that. The force is with her. We're lying on our side now. It's coming in, man. It's filling. The keel got hooked between 2 rocks. I can't get the thing. I like nothing's working. I'm there. I'm stuck. I'm finished. I ran down. I picked up the floorboards, and I looked at my keel. It's still there. The bolts were still there. No water's coming in. And I went up and I sat. I'm waiting now. We're filling. It's rising. Things broke, stuff like this, like in the kitchen, just cups and junk, no big deal. Time goes by, we're filling up. The ship, he sailed off, he watched me run aground. He probably thought to himself, what is that idiot doing? That guy is stupid. And you know what? He was right. I didn't have the chart for this section. I was trusting the nans, the cans and nuns all the way to just get the colors right and just run in. I wasn't aware of my surroundings. I wasn't, I don't know, I was watching the ship. I was doing all kinds of stupid shit, you know. I mean, like when you're sailing, you focus on what you're doing, man. So you might not have a chart for here and for there. It happens a lot, okay? When you're a cruiser and you're sailing on paper. Because I've sailed on paper from England to here, and I've ever since sailed always on paper. I've had a GPS or 2 here and there, but like I've never had a chart plotter, so I always needed paper. So yeah, sometimes you don't have the paper that you need. So you go kind of blindfolded and you hope for the best. It happens, okay? It happens to everybody. But over here you're in tight water. I should have had all the papers. I should have put in an effort to get charts. I should have photocopied charts if I couldn't buy them. Okay? So that's mistake number 1 of today. Okay? Awareness. I wasn't aware to my surroundings. I saw that cardinal in the last second. Why? Because I was looking at the dumb ship coming out. Because it was fascinating. But, I mean, like there's land in front of you. It's forking. Don't assume that you have to keep right and watch a ship. Say, I don't know which way I've got to go. Now, I'm not going to watch the ship. I'm going to focus on what I have to do. Maybe I have to turn left over here. Let's see what's going on. I don't know. What kind of a cardinal is this? And how dangerous is it? And like, why did I cut the shortcut and go through? Why didn't I, after the motorboat told me, why didn't I do the turn and go up and come the proper way? Because I was being stupid. I was being stupid, okay? So, I hooked the lock. I'm hanging out here. Baby Mana's so strong, she don't mind that. She was okay with that. The boat's lying on the side, but it's not touching lock. It's just the keel somehow got hooked over there something, and then the water's flowing in, and we're like this, but we can't get out. I try to get out with the engine, we can't get out. We're stuck. So we wait. The boat's rising. I don't know, it took about a couple hours. The boat rises. And I feel that we're going to unhook any minute. I just feel like it's ready to go. Now, I don't want it to go by itself, because if it goes, it might go into shallower water, because the land, the topography is going up, okay? There's no water over there, okay? So that means that if I get driven down, I'm going into shallow. I can get hooked again and again and again and again and again. So I'm not waiting to unhook already. When I feel like the boat's almost coming on hooking, then I got old Honda in the water and I started him up and I'm waiting. I don't remember, did I get unhooked? Did I unhook myself? I don't know what, but I shoved him into reverse and I turned the thing on all the way, yeah? And I come out, and now it's flowing in, I don't know, probably 6 knots or something. That's what it was, because you'll understand soon. So like, but I can't turn, but I'm trying to turn up, I'm doing stupid shit. You can't turn, the bow's getting pushed off. And I'm here, and I'm facing the wrong way. And then I just said to myself, and I'm going forward, even though I'm trying to go backwards. And I just put it in first, man, and I turned that thing on, and I went down, and like an aircraft carrier, I just took the turn, just like a bomber B-52, and I took the turn and I started coming up. So I'm coming up, and everything I got, 5-horse Honda on a, say, 2-ton boat, and a 6 current coming in front of me, 6 knot. I sent Zhenya to the bow. I told her, go to the bow. Just go, stand on the bow, just like straighten us out a little bit, and she did that. And I'm watching this GPS. I had a Philips GPS, and at one point it said 05 or something. And I'm like, we're moving, because it said 05, say northwest or something. Okay, I'm going forward, not backwards, because it can be 05 backwards if it says southeast, but it said northwest. It took about 10-15 minutes to make the cardinal. I was not going to do any more shortcuts again. Never, ever. I will never do a shortcut again. So guys, I made it. I turned around the buoy. I was all good. The cardinal, I took down. I went down the other side. We entered the VNF. About a couple hours after this, and then then we sailed into the VNF, and we did bunches of canals, bunches until we locks and stuff, and I don't know, there was like over 100 locks we did until we came down through the Midi Canal, which is beautiful. I mean, whoever hasn't done it, they should do it. And then we've come down to the Med. We came into the Med at Set, and then we kept on west. So that was the dumb thing of today. Not knowing my position, like not understanding the circumstances, observing stuff that doesn't matter to what I'm doing at the moment, not respecting the cardinal that said to me, you do not go through under me, okay? The safe water is north of me, okay? I think it was this type of a cardinal, because that's the way, that's the direction that the Gironde was flowing in. So I suppose it was this, so I'm not sure. You do not move through here. You do not do that. It takes another minute or two. So just go around it and do a proper job, Don't risk, don't take chances. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Find us at Page Leon. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a share, whatever you want. Just take care. Revival of the Shunter, Balkan style. Wish you all the best, guys. The force is strong. May it be with you.